Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. You know who I am, and I hate all of you. I thank you for doing it live. You're funny, Susie. Okay, we got Silver, Beregond, Lainey, and Alice, and we're going to tell them a story. Would you want to hear a story? Sure! Okay. What's the story? The Journey to Moria. Once upon a time, there was a dwarf named Balin, and Balin wanted to go to Moria. And he took a group of dwarves who wanted to go to Moria. Among them were two dwarfs named Ori and Oi. They crossed over mountains, hills, and plains. The journey took forever, but when they got to Moria, they were not happy to discover that orcs had been living there. Ah, orcs! So they kicked all the orcs out and built their colony. The colony flourished, as all colonies do, but there was one little problem. What? A terrible monster had been lurking around in Moria, and it was the Balrog. Oh no, a Balrog! Ah! Was it a Balrog from the Lord of the Rings cartoon? Thankfully, no. Anyway, Balin went outside one evening where he had told everyone to keep an eye out for the Balrog because they never know when he might attack. So the Balrog came up behind him and struck him in the head, and he died. Ah! Ah! The dwarves were sad, and they buried him in his grave. Ah! Poor Balin, Lord of Moria, killed by a Balrog. Of course, though, when the dwarves saw the Balrog and a bunch of orcs, oh, they knew they had to get out of there. Oin led a group of dwarves to the gate, but a horrible monster living in the lake came and ate them all. Ah! Ah! So they knew that way wasn't safe. Some say, let's go out the back door. But then they were all caught by the Balrog and slain. Ah! But the rest of the orcs came, surrounded the remaining members of the colony. Ori was the only surviving dwarf who wrote a goodbye note. He was frightened. Oh, so frightened. His fate was a horrible one. Death was coming. Aww. Did you like the story? That story was scary. Oh, you like scary stories, don't you? Susie! But the story was scary. Was it true? Yeah. Of course, no one knew what happened to the dwarves in Moria until the Fellowship of the Ring went to Moria. There, Gimli saw his uncle's tomb and wept. Oh, painful. Oh, yeah. And even worse, poor little Ori was found sitting next to that coffin. Only this time, it was his skeleton. Ah! Oh, I can only imagine how Bilbo must have reacted when they told him that his friends were dead. And I hope that ugly lake monster creature thingy spat Oin back out, because that was wrong. What a tragedy. Aww. Why did Balin have to go to Moria? I liked him. Yeah, everybody liked Balin. That sucks. And Ori. Poor Ori. Poor Oin. Poor Gimli. He knew all of them. Yeah, poor Gimli. Okay. Put the camera at us. Well, thank you all very much for hearing this story. If you are distressed in any way, write down in the comments Your story distressed me. You ain't comment on the video. Your story distressed me. Yep. I promise to do a fun video for you all. So, you know who this is and you know what's going on. So, peace and stay awesome. Stay pure. And meow.